change your environment. What's up? If you're new here, my name is Josh. Today we're talking about changing your environment to things that are going to benefit you instead of either bring you down or just not do good for you at all. Now, changing your environment can mean a lot of things. It could mean things on your phone. It could be your literal, room space, people around you, things that you do. It doesn't have to be something that's just one place, but it could also be habits and the way you view things and the way you think about things. For example, me, as of recent, me and my ex had broken up about a month ago. As soon as we broke up, all I kept seeing was videos that would just bring you down, and it would kind of feed that sadness in a way, instead of, uplifting things. So then guess what? Even though it took me some time, but what I did was I just deleted TikTok. Now you don't have to do the same. You don't have to delete TikTok, but try to change your feed and your For You page and all that, because that's what I essentially started doing. I just started not liking those things, and eventually my feed was changing, and it did change, but for some reason I still wanted to delete it just so I don't even have to see those type of things like anymore. I advise if you're trying to become an entrepreneur or something, like videos about that thing, and more of those things will pop up and more of those things will benefit you and you will learn from those things. But if we go back a few years, I'll say like 3.5 to like 4 years ago, I used to follow like half naked girls on Instagram, and I'd want to stop, lusting after women and stuff. But me myself, I was following those women and I'd lust after them, when all I had to do was unfollow all those women and not like those type of videos. And guess what? Till this day, I do not get those type of videos. And if I ever do, guess what I just do? Scroll. Or if not, I'll just hold it, click not interested, because that was my biggest enemy in the past. Me following and me seeing those things on my social media. So guess what? I just unfollow those things and click not interested on if any of them pop up. And that's really rarely a problem these days. I never get tempted by that anymore. People around you. Are people around you motivating you or bringing you down? Are they uplifting you, or are they also lazy and not doing anything, don't really want to better their lives? And if they are, look at your circle. Be like, is this why I'm like this? Because my circle is? Nobody in my friend, nobody, not even one person, is motivated enough to, or dedicated enough to change their life. Is this really why I'm like this? You are who you hang around with at the end of the day. And it could be the same thing with, there's guys out there that are like, oh, I'm gonna stay single, this and that. Which is good, that's not a bad thing. But sometimes it gets to a point where, you're only saying that because all your friends are single and you want to hang out, you want to do these things with different type of women and stuff, when you could just be loyal to one woman and treat her like she is the only woman. Some guys are like this. They want to have, because they don't want to commit, because their friends, their circle don't have, not even one of them are in a relationship. They're stuck in that mentality like, oh, I'm gonna stay single so I can mess with hella women at once. Come on, there's no true reward in that. The true reward comes from having a loyal and faithful wife, a Proverbs 31 woman. Look around your house. Is your house the same? Does your house, does it look like you want to do better? Is your room messy? Just pick up everything, be organized. Even that little thing could help you. Just being organized. If your room looks like you're just depressed and sad all the time, just fix it up. That might change your whole mindset. When that thing happened to me last month, man, my whole room was a mess. And guess what I just did? Man, from my room being a mess, I'll just lay down, be like this, be like, another day. Man, one day I just picked up my room. Even if it was a little bit, it helped me up just a little bit, because I was like, okay, I did something and my room doesn't look like crap. So that type of environment can help a little bit. Is your household keeping you up? For example, me, before, not as much recently, but before, um, in my house there'd be a lot of commotion and stuff, and just too much going on. So guess what I would do? I would just never be home. Like I, this was like 3 years ago, but I'd never be home. I'd always be out with friends, and that really helped, honestly. Some people are like, "Oh, like why you always out and stuff?" But that's what helped me back then. Just always, like literally, it was almost every single night being out with friends because there was so much things going on here that I couldn't be around that negativity. And I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to be. But you don't have to stay in certain things or in certain places or in certain scenarios that you yourself can get out of. You yourself could change. You can delete or not delete social media and change the way your profile looks, change the way um, your feed looks. You know, what things pop up on your Instagram. That means that you're liking those things. That's why they keep popping up. Stop liking them or click uninterested, and then like better things. Like stuff like godly advice, financial advice, ways to get better. Don't just like sad things. I was doing that for a little while, but I was like, you know what? This isn't gonna help me. Change. Another thing is change the music you listen to. I was listening to the new Daniel Caesar album because it literally, that whole album is basically is half about God, and then the other half is about, you know, kind of like the situation I was going through. So I related to it so much in both ways. And I was like, this is hitting. But it is kind of a sad album. And, you know, every time I'd hear it and I'd sing it, I'd just be there like kind of sad, you know? But I don't want to do that. I don't want to be sad. The music is good. I'm not going to lie. The lyrics catch me every time, and the songs are good. They're good songs. But it is sad, and it is about my situation as well. But no, I just decided to, you know, I'm gonna listen to upbeat music. I'm gonna listen to worship, you know, like stuff like that. Things that are not going to get me sad or in that mood, just because it's good, you know, because I love Daniel Caesar, but that album hit me hard, and it came out literally at the right time. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, just try to fill your days with positivity and positive things around you. You know, look in your environment, look at your friendship, look at your friend group, look at your family members, look at your household. Are these things benefiting me? In what ways can I change or redirect myself into another path? No, that's not going to lead me to ruin, but, you know, to go up and not just stay here or go down. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I want to talk about this because this is something that I had to learn myself, and I think I got it. I think so. I just started changing things around me, clean my room, you know, things on my phone, how much I use my phone, just all different types of things like that. You know, things you consume, like even if you watch YouTube videos, what are the things you're consuming? Now my whole feed is just straight up just self-improvement videos and all that, which I'm glad for. You know, I don't have to worry about other things. I can just worry about me and God, and that's it. And about growing, not being, you know, in this state of sadness or depression, you know. Just change your environment, guys. That's pretty much it. I love you guys. You know that God loves you. Peace.